Hello everyone, my name's Susan Douglas Scott, and I'm the chair of NHS Golden Jubilee. I might have met some of you before via my blog that I've been doing since I joined the Jubilee board in 2018, but now we've decided through the joys of digital technology that we would move on to doing what we now call a vlog, which is me talking directly to you through the joys of the World Wide Web. I'm delighted as ever to be chatting to you about all the fabulous work that happens at the Golden Jubilee, and of course during this pandemic being able to talk to you directly is really important, and I'm sure some of you have been using this type of technology to speak to loved ones and to stay in touch with your family and your friends over time when we've had to stay on our own in order to be safe and well. And of course this is something we've had to do at the NHS as well. So through the World Wide Web and the joys of a programme called Microsoft Teams, I've continued to chair governance committees and governance meetings at the Golden Jubilee. And it means that I've not been able to see anyone in person since the end of March, but it means I've been able to very much keep in touch and to help progress the work that we're doing there to be part of the recovery of the NHS in Scotland as we move through the pandemic. And, you know, outpatients are now taking place on digital platforms as well, using a programme called NHS Near Me. And we're also doing some telephone clinics for people that are not able to use video conferencing. And even our amazing volunteers are phoning up people and giving them a bit of support when they're in hospital for their procedure, because I'm sure, as you can imagine, it's quite a scary time for people to be in hospital with the worries of the virus around, and also having to limit the number of visitors that people can have, sometimes to no visitors at all, depending at what stage of the game we're at, and also everybody having to wear masks. So, you know, it's harder to feel the empathy and to feel the love and the compassion from the staff around when you're having to wear masks. But I'm sure that people are hearing that in people's voices and seeing it in their eyes as we get more used to seeing each other with face coverings on. We've been pushed to improve and innovate on everything, and we're continuing to look at technological advances across the piece, and as ever being as innovative and forward thinking as we always are at NHS Golden Jubilee. And one way that our communications team have been helping the board to stay in touch, and for our staff to know that the board are still here supporting them, is we've been having virtual walk rounds. So we've been getting to see how teams have changed and adapted to new ways of working during the pandemic, and get an opportunity to hear some of the stories of how they're doing that and how they're progressing, and also importantly how they're feeling and how their teams are coping. We really value this opportunity, and hopefully it helps our staff to understand how valued they are. And physical distancing also means that we haven't been able to go ahead with our staff awards this year. We do this as an annual thing, and we ask everybody in MD to nominate somebody for a whole range of, I think it's probably about 10 or 15 different categories. And this year we decided we would do that digitally as well. So on the 5th of November at 7 o'clock in the evening, we're having a virtual staff awards ceremony. So that will be on our YouTube channel. So have a wee watch there if you're interested to see what that was all about. But in the meantime, keep safe, keep well, and I'll look forward to taking the opportunity to talk to you through this vlogging process going forward. Bye just now.